Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to See Your Soul 3 Revolution with me, Lise. This is going to be a general message for the collective. Collective, we're going to see what the most prominent energy that's coming in for you right now, okay? Some for me and some for you. All right, let's hop in. This deck wanted to be known. I usually use this deck specifically for mostly private and personal reads, but it wanted to be seen today. It was like sticking out in my head, so we're bringing it out. Show me for the collective spirit, what's the most prominent energy that's coming in for them? What do they need to know and be aware of? The Hierophant, okay. Strongest energy is coming in the Hierophant. What happened in the recent past? A choice. What's going to happen in the future? Okay, this is a warning. Some of you, wow, you're really burdened right now. You got a lot on your back right now. The most prominent energy that's coming out is the Hierophant. Spirit wants you to be aware of what you've went through, because there's something that you are not seeing or something you're not accepting, because in the recent past, you had the Two of Swords, stuck in two minds, needing to make a choice. When I asked what's the future, right? Ten of Swords, that's the future, which is a betrayal. So it's telling, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, which is burdens. Cycles have ended. There's a lot going on. Clear, Spirit. I'm getting a lot of downloads. Spirit needs you, or is asking you to read. To the energy that's coming in is your own knowledge, your own wisdom, your own understanding of a situation. Like you are the Hierophant. If we were to look at this in a biblical term, this would be like the Pope. Right? If we were to look at this in like law, it'd be like a judge. It would be like a Buddha. It's somebody with just a lot of knowledge and wisdom and understanding of life and just how things work. You need to remember, so the energy that's coming in is your higher self wanting, it's like trying to show you like you've been here before, you've done this before, remember what you've learned. Also, the Hierophant doesn't tell other people what to do. The Hierophant will actually let someone, let's say you're going down a road together and there's two paths. The Hierophant will stay on path. It won't tell the other person, no, you shouldn't go, don't go down there. It will say, well, I don't think that that's a good road because I know where that road will lead. But they don't force someone to go with them. The Hierophant stays on their own journey, and those who want to come with, great. If not, okay, we part ways. I'll see, I hope to see you another time. And, but it's something like your higher self is trying to come out to say that there's some decision in your recent past that kept you in your, like not in your head, but two minds. Like you were contemplating a decision in your recent past. And in the future, it's a betrayal. So there's one decision that you're making that's going to lead to a betrayal for who this resonates for. Please don't make it fit if it doesn't. If this is not your story this time, it's not your story. Don't make it fit. Don't take this on if it's not yours. Okay. That's why the Hierophant was so adamant about, look at that. It's like sacred knowledge, spiritual knowledge, realism, understanding patterns, understanding behavior. Something isn't changing and you know it from a higher level. You're just hoping. This is like, and you're burdened by this too. It's almost like you know that one of these decisions in the recent past is going to lead to a betrayal, but you're hoping that it won't, right? But Okay, well, Spirit, what's the most likely outcome if they listen to the Hierophant in their own self? What would be the future? Justice. Something made fair. So, and if you do listen to your higher self, what you know, fairness will be brought in. May not be the choice that you want to make, but that's the choice of fairness. If you make the other choice, it's already burdening. Either choice is going to be burdening to you, right? But if you make the wrong choice, a betrayal, you can expect a betrayal. And from how I'm seeing this is a betrayal of somebody that would be extremely close to you. I know betrayals come in the form of people that we trust and love, right? Or that we care about, that we don't expect. That's why it's a betrayal. But there's something specific to this because it's showing me the belly of the whale. So it's almost like somebody will wait till you're at a vulnerable or an exposed moment and then strike. It's something like that. Now I see why this deck wanted to be seen. It's the visuals on it. You need to tap into your higher self energy too. Don't fall back into old patterns or old beliefs that you've already grown out of just because you're trying to give chances. Take this how it resonates. Family, friends, platonic, business. It's not really differentiating. What it is saying though, we have already in a 4-card spread and the 5th card at the bottom, you have 2 cards indicating something closing out, something at its end. And then you also have 2 major arcanas, which is saying that spirit, which is divine intervention. But when you get major arcanas in a read, Spirit's asking you to pay extra attention to this. There's only 22 major arcanas in any deck. It's divine intervention. It is based on the actions and behaviors of a situation before, or thoughts before, something of, it's like divine intervention, divine justice. You need to take a look at it. It has to be looked at. So you really, so my advice, my personal advice would be like, how do you know what decision to make? Well, it's probably going to be the hardest one, because the more easier one is usually the one, not usually, but sometimes when we're stuck in 2 minds about something, it's because the decisions aren't that easy, right? But maybe it's like, do I stay, do I go? Well, maybe I'll just give it one more try, even though you know everything that you need to know. If you give it that one more try, look, and the nest is empty too, so there's nothing fertile here. It's like something has to be broken, something like that. Somebody might be, some of you might be married, because the way that these swords are, they look more like a cross, and the way the belly was, and it just kind of, and then the justice, it brings me a vibe of like, somebody might maybe using religion to keep a marriage together, even though you know it's not good for you right now. Oh wow, marriage card, yeah. You can see the Hierophant and the Justice both as legal cards, but also as marriage, traditional relationships. I mean, only you will know. What will this betrayal entail? Oh, somebody might have cheated, or they will cheat. The Queen of Wands. Now, normally, when the Queen of Wands comes out, that's the only one that, the only queen that is the mistress. Not always, but in certain reads, like this one, like what would the betrayal be? And then they showed me the Queen of Wands. Of all the queens to come out, the Queen of Wands can also be seen as the other woman, the other mistress. Not the other mistress, the mistress or the other woman. The Ten of Wands came out again. This was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so it's like, did somebody cheat on you and you are for like the 100th time and you're like, okay, that's it. And like now this person wants to work with you, and like maybe they're showing a little, they're lying. Page of Swords in reverse. They're lying. Oh my God, they're lying and manipulating you. They have no intentions on stopping. This is upside down. They have no intentions on stopping to do what they're doing. It's all a mirage. It's all a show. It's all fake. They're not going to stop cheating. You're going to be betrayed again. For those of you this resonates for, please, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. If this is a job, then it's like if you you have two choices, and if you like help them with something, you're going to get pushed out or betrayed. It's something like that, like to make a clean break, right? Oh, guys, I can tell you really care about this person. You love this person, but they're just not. For those of you that this is love, they're just unfortunately not strong in that way. They are not faithful in that way. If this is a job, I know that it's a job that you love and a job that you're really good at, but it's going to end up hurting you. And the stronger that you are, the more it's going to hurt. Something like that. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? It's like a puppet master. Yeah, oh God, no. Now we got the Page, okay, so we have the Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords here, and then we have the Three of Cups, which the Three of Cups can also be seen as a third-party interference. Somebody trying to manipulate you, like throwing rocks and hiding hands. Look over here, but like they're doing something else, like, right? Page of Swords is someone, also it's my spy card, so somebody could be watching your social media or trying to get information or something like that, but it could also be this person trying to see what you know, or trying to keep that mistress at bay, or they're trying to hide their third-party relationship. You know. So, you know, don't make this resonate. I can't stress that enough, right? Only take this if you know for yourself, and only you will know that, all right? Like, we got to be adults here, guys. Because remember, not all the reads are for everyone. Why is on reverse, though? They're lying. They're lying. But they're being like, why don't you believe me? How could you not believe me? Maybe this person never cheated, right? And now they did. How could you not believe me? We've been together for so long. We've been married for so long. I would never do that to you. They're not telling the truth. You have to tell the truth. You have to speak the clear truth. How something made you feel. You just killed me, right? Something like that. Like, you stabbed me in the heart. Or you stabbed me in the back. They might have also considered you like a, not a weakling, but meek, or like you didn't, you know, like, oh, she'll forgive me, oh, he'll forgive me, you know, but they didn't realize like how powerful you really are to stand up for yourself. It's something like that. I wish I had a better read. Let's see, Spirit, there's got to be, show me something positive that comes out of this, please. I'm hearing if you make the right choice. There's the World card. I saw it in the pre-shuffle, but if you make the right choice, and this is what's, it's going to seem like you're going to feel like it's emotionally confusing, but you're going to stand by and defend what is right for you. And if you have a child, because there's a child here, what's right for your family. You're going to put an end to something completely. You're going to cut something off completely. For others of you, you might even be defending a position to move away, take your child or your child, something like that, because there's a child here. There's some kind of lifestyle that isn't conducive for this family. You might be a Virgo, you might be a Taurus, you might be an Aquarius, you might be a Scorpio, you might be a Leo, you might be a Sagittarius, and I have more Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. You don't have to be. This person, this situation on the opposite to you, they're hiding something in the dark, the moon. They're hiding, being direct about something, and they're, Knight of Swords. They're hiding with the moon. They're hiding some kind of directness. They see through the... They're good at working in the shadows. They're good at manipulation, dark manipulation. You'll be coming in, though, with the clarity. Queen of Swords. Queen of Logic. Facts don't care about feelings, neither do I. Queen of Logic and self-love. Now, this also can be seen as a marriage card, too. She's a divorcee, the Queen of Swords. Something about self-love. And not to think about the cups, the things that have been spilled over, but look at the 2 cups that are left. Never mind the 3, you know. We can't control what other people do. All we can do is make our decision. People make their own choices and then expect us to bow down and give them grace and mercy because they did terrible things and they deserve forgiveness. How about you don't do that in the first place? How about you, because most times, it's sad to say, but most times people aren't upset that they're not sorry that they cheated. They're sorry that they got caught. Right? Because they wouldn't have done it in the first place if they really cared. I don't, you know, yes, I know people go through stuff and, you know, but this is a situation where, like, I don't know, if you're married, there's no excuse for cheating. No. The Hierophant, it's a reminder. Look, this is it. You really, that's the advice, guys. Follow what you know, what your higher self, what the higher knowledge is, that little voice in the back of your head. Don't listen to what the crying, the I'm sorry, this will never happen, or this didn't happen, and all the lies, right? Listen to yourself and what you know. Reject something it's saying, or something is going to be rejected, right? I wish I had better news. I don't want to leave you like that, though. Spirit, what do we have? What can we give the collective right now? Good. Nice. Okay. You are the Empress. Page of Pentacles. Some of you might be having a child, or you're pregnant with a child, because I have a child card here. Others of you, it's saying, stay in your Empress self. You already know this from a higher perspective. Allow yourself to feel it, to work through it. And it's asking to start something else, to not be afraid to start over, because even though that you're starting over, you're already an Empress. You're not going to go down from that. It's just the Empress is going to be doing something different, a different, right? Something's like different. Starting something different. It's also saying to ask your friends for some help. Lean on your friends during this time. And it's also saying, what the fuck does a page have on an Empress? Absolutely nothing. So when you look at something, look at it like, I didn't do this. It just keeps coming back to someone cheating. If someone cheated on you, it's like, look what you cheated on me with. Like, are you kidding me? Because maybe this person is like, they meant nothing. Well, yeah, well, guess what? It meant a lot to me. not to worry about, like, what the fuck does a page, like, doesn't, this is like the beginning of the, like, the Empress is all 4 queens in one. And every single queen in every single suit, right? But they all started as a page. So this is like a child mentality. This is like, you're not on my level in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You probably weren't on my level 20 years ago. Like, it's so insignificant, but it's like, it's something like that. It's also saying to ask your friends for some help too. Don't let someone, you can have compassion without granting sympathy. And to equal reciprocity. You weren't treated fairly. This was not fair. Whatever this was, it just isn't. So to know and remember, you are the Empress, but you're also the Hierophant too. That's what I have for you guys today. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know who I'm talking to today, because I want to know if this reading resonated. All right? Your passion and zest for life will come back. Ask your friends for some help too. And when you're making the decision, ask yourself from the higher mind. Drown out all the bullshit and go with what you actually know. Right? Like, and if you don't know, you do know. Ask yourself. You have a way to talk to yourself, your higher self, because you come to this channel. So that tells me that you're at a certain level of evolvedness. And so we always know the answers. It's just they're not always the answers we want to hear. But it looks like you got this, or you will have it, and it's a rough time right now. Stay strong through, don't allow someone to add conflict to you, to try to fuck you up in the head. Don't allow it. Stay strong. You might be a Leo. You don't have to be, but you could be. Somebody wants to, like, mess up your mind because they're, remember guys, when we talk to people, if someone's on the defense and they get loud and they start screaming, yelling, or acting out and stuff, that's a sign. Because a normal person would be like, what are you talking about? That didn't happen. Why would you say that? Let's talk about this. But a person that has something to hide will get defensive, will get loud, will throw tantrums, will do anything to distract away from that conversation because it makes them uncomfortable, because they know they're guilty of it. So they'll be like, what do you mean? Oh, here we go. Or they'll call you crazy. And these are all signs. So there's the Chariot. We saw the Chariot here before, and the Four of Swords. Spirit wants you to move forward on something you've been thinking about or resting about, meditating about, something that you know in your heart to be true, but you haven't moved on it. And that's what I have for you guys today. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know if this reading resonated. All right, bye guys.